Okay, awesome. Well, welcome everyone to this mid-Friday afternoon call. We appreciate you carving out a few minutes to join us. For those that don't know me, I'm Jeff Hill. I'm the president of Americas for Shackley. I have been with Shackley for 5 years as of just the beginning of this last week. Some of you that were with Body before, you may remember me from having been with Body for about 8 years, 9 years, and was part of really an incredible journey as we grew that company really from the get-go of the network almost up to $1 billion. And but we're here now, and let me just say this: I feel badly about what has happened at Body. I really do, because I feel like I've got a lot of my fingerprints left on that company. On the other hand, I'm so grateful for this opportunity to be able to share with you and to introduce some people to you today that are going to share something about a remarkable company with a remarkable history, but a more promising future. So Shackley has been here for 68 years, and that's absolutely amazing. We are a company that's founded on principles, values, commitment to high quality products. And you're going to hear more about that as we move through this presentation. But it's going to be my pleasure today to introduce our chairman and CEO. So a number of years ago, I actually worked with Shackley, and I had an opportunity to work with Roger Barnett as the chairman and CEO. Over the years, we stayed friends, and not too long ago, about 5.5 years, not even five, just a little over 5 years ago, we circled back. We were on a phone call, and we said we should find a way to work with each other again. There's too many good things that we could bring together to continue to grow this company into a billion-dollar company that can change a lot of lives. One of the things that you are going to experience, and I hope you feel through this call and as you get to know us a bit better, is we are immensely committed to this channel. We are immensely committed to doubling down on a deep sense of community, of building teams, of bringing wellness to the world. And we think one of the most impactful ways of doing that is through you. And so you will sense this deep sense of commitment as you move through these discussions with us. Roger is the chairman of the World Federation of Direct Selling. He just celebrated his 20th year as owner of Shackley. Deep commitment there. And maybe to me, it's a very compelling note, is he is the owner of Shackley. We are privately held. We are debt-free. He is the one that writes the checks. He is the one that is committed to the channel. So whereas as you've looked around, and some of you've just recently experienced, and as you've seen with other companies in the channel that have been really controlled by private equity firms or by going public and by the market, that's not the pressure that we are under. That's not where the loyalty lies. The loyalty lies to our field and to bringing wellness to the world through you. And that's something about Roger Barnett that I deeply respect, is his commitment to the channel. So with that, I want to introduce a good friend and the chairman and CEO, Roger Barnett.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everybody. It's really great to see you. And again, I'm sorry that we're meeting under these circumstances, but I've learned very clearly with the many hundreds of leaders who have been in your position with other companies recently, that in a couple months, you're going to feel that a new door was open for a reason, and that you could build bigger than you were before on a larger platform. And we're here to support you and serve you during this particular time. But most importantly, we want to preserve the community of what it is that you've created. We think that is the distinction, the uniqueness, and the way to go. Sorry about that. In the future. So let me just talk about the industry, because I was on a call earlier with somebody, and they're like, all these companies seem to be going either shutting down or affiliate. Is there something that I should know about what's going on? And I was, we just had an all employees call about an hour ago. And I said, the reason why people are in this position is I think that there were companies that started with an idea or a proposition, and the world has evolved and changed. And it's so critical for any company in today's world to constantly evolve with the times. You can't stay stuck no matter how good and compelling it was at a moment. Something can come and something can go, and you have to build something that is continuously making yourself relevant to the future. And so these companies didn't evolve the way that they should. You have to keep investing day in and day out. We've invested more than $400 million in research and development and clinical proof for our products. That's that's a lot of money, but we do that to make sure that our product offering is continuously relevant. We've invested tens and tens of millions of dollars in our digital infrastructure to make sure that it is updated for today's times. We invested 4 years and piloted it for a year and a half with a group of amazing fuel leaders to create a modern compensation plan that rewards people for how they want to build today, not 5 years ago, not 10 years ago, not 15 years ago. And we create an operational infrastructure that supports people on a global basis, how you can build your business. So we've been modernizing every aspect of our Shaklee business in order to prepare and consistently be ready for where people are going. And we have become really the place where people feel comfortable to bring their teams and to build. But again, it's not a home of stability where you just go to sleep. It's a place for dynamic growth. Our goal is to double the size of our US business in the next 3 years. That is our plan. And with the people that are coming, the programs that we have in place, the future innovation that we're bringing to the market, we have a high degree of confidence that we're going to do that. But I want to say and talk a little bit about why what your role is so important. So this is what we stand for as a company. Look, feel, live younger, longer. And what we're trying to do is create a movement to help people do that. And I have yet to meet somebody who doesn't want some aspect of that. And it's not a magic bullet. It's a holistic perspective. And we say, welcome to ageless. This is the movement that we're creating, a movement to be ageless at every age, so that age is just a chronological number. It's not reflection of who you are. And again, with the modernization that we're doing it, we're bringing this fresh approach to the market. And I'd love to share with you why we think we can win in that space. This is our mission. Missions are important because they reflect the statement of the company's values. Our mission is to bring true wellness to the world. And we have a very holistic view of wellness: physical health, financial health, emotional health, and the health of our planet. And if you don't have all four things, you can't truly be healthy. But the next sentence is equally important. It says how we're going to bring true wellness to the world. One person, one family, one community at a time. That, written into our mission statement, is the fundamental and critical role that each and every one of you play. We talk about our business model. It's not direct selling. It's not multi-level marketing. It's not network. It's community marketing. It's the community that you create. It provides information to people. It provides our amazing clinically proven clean products, and it provides your support and your encouragement and your celebration of little successes are what transform people to help everyone look, feel, and live younger, longer. And you know that because I think Body, as a company, the leaders that have joined us from that previously really thrive at Shaklee because you know how to build community like none other. And you do it, and you've done it with only a very narrow set of product lines. So now you have a whole portfolio. Okay. A little bit more about Shaklee. We have sold over $10 billion of products. We are a global leader in the wellness category. We're in the US and Canada. We're in Asia. We're in Japan, Malaysia, mainland China, Taiwan, and we just, as of Monday, are opening up registration for Australia. And normally it takes at least a year to open up a market. And because there was an opportunity with a critical mass of incredible leaders, we opened it in 2 months and 8 days. That's logistics, distribution, regulatory, registration, products in market, bank accounts, blah, 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 open for you. So we are a company that operates with the entrepreneurial spirit of a startup. And we are here to partner with you to take advantage of what's happening in this world. Okay, next, please. We are also a nutritional pioneer. We basically created the category. Dr. Shaklee, we're called Shaklee because of Dr. Shaklee, our founder, invented the multivitamin 109 years ago. And we created the first plant-based protein supplement in the world. So for everyone who's taking a plant-based protein shake in the morning, we created the category and we've been perfecting it for the last 50 years. We've done over 110 double-blind placebo-controlled clinical studies. Innovation and the clinical proof is the reason why we've sold as many products and why we have such a loyal, repeat order customer base, and why we're going to continue to be relevant 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now in the future. We also believe in not only testing in clinical studies, but in people doing extraordinary things. So we're very proud that Shaklee has powered Olympic athletes to win 152 Olympic gold, silver, and bronze medals. Now, just to put that in context, that is more medals than the entire history and medal count of the country of India that has over 1 billion people, and all the track stars from Jamaica combined for one little company. That's us. And we don't pay our athletes. We give them our product. They come to us to ask for it. And the reason why is they're subject to 24-hour, 7-day-a-week, 365-day testing. So if there's any impurities in the products, their career is over. And of course, they want to win. So for safety, efficacy, and performance, they choose Shaklee. We're approached by the NASA space program to create a rehydration drink for astronauts. And we've been part of every NASA space shuttle mission for the last 25 years. But I think the thing I'm most proud of is that little seal on the right. It says safe, proven, 100% guaranteed since 1956. And what does that mean? That means that with all of our wellness products, you can finish it, give us an empty bottle, and say, for whatever reason, I am not satisfied, I would like my money back, and we will refund your money. And the way that our field uses this is they say, we guarantee that you will look younger, we guarantee that you will feel younger, and we guarantee that you will live younger. And if not, we will refund your money. And over the last 68 years, we averaged less than 0.003% in returns, which means that we've had tens of millions of satisfied customers. And yet, there's billions of people who've never heard of Shaklee. And that's the exciting opportunity. So many through you can learn and get this information, get our products, and feel a difference. Okay. We are the most clinically proven wellness company in the world. We have had our lawyers and outside counsel bless that statement. Very powerful statement, because we are the only company with short, medium, and long-term clinical proof that our products actually do something. And the long-term proof is that we did a study of people who took Shaklee products for between 20 and 40 years, and then we tracked them for another decade. And massive investment in this study. And we compared them with people who took multiple nutritional products from other companies. And on every single metric, our Shaklee people was way healthier. Levels of nutrients in your blood, biomarkers, which are indicator of future health outcomes, actual health outcomes, up to 97% lower prescription medication. Our Shaklee population is the healthiest, diverse population living in the real world that's been measured. Okay, next, please. This is our product portfolio: nutrition, beauty, home, aging from the inside, ageless from the outside, and getting rid of all the toxic and things that are in your home and in your environment. If you really want people to look, feel, and live younger longer, you cannot do it with one product or a narrow collection of products. It's a holistic perspective. This is not only good for health outcomes, it's great for business because there's a whole portfolio of products. So many people recently have been saying, wow, I've been going through the Shaklee catalog or going online, and all these products that I'm buying from somewhere else, I now can buy from myself and I can share it with people. So we just significantly and substantially expanded the addressable market for you to grow and win in. Okay, next, please. I'm going to give you some of the highlights of it. So ageless from the inside, these are just some of our hero products. First, we have Meology. This is personalized precision nutrition. So you fill out a questionnaire. You can upload your blood and DNA if you have access to that. And we'll go through 110 million different possible product combinations to find the one that's right for you. Comes in a sachet with your name on it. There's 10 million pieces of content that explain why each nutrient is recommended for you based on your diet, your lifestyle, your family history, your doctor's recommendations, your top 3 health concerns, your blood and DNA if you've shared that with us. Amazing. We also have this for prenatal because depending upon how you're feeling for your trimester, and we have Meology for kids. We have amazing, delicious, healthy gummies and jellies, and the kids get to have their name on it, and they get to choose what icon, a soccer ball, a ballerina slippers, whatever they want, and it's theirs, and therefore they feel invested in it, and they really ask to take it. It's awesome. Okay, next, please. We have our plant-based protein shake. So for those of you, obviously, you know Shakeology as a product. What we have found with people who have come from your company in the past is that we have basically no digestion issues. They really tolerate this incredibly well. It's clinically proven. It's patented because it helps preserve your lean muscle mass of what we've done in clinical studies, several different clinical studies. Try it. I promise you, you'll like it. Okay. Next. We have our pre-workout Energize, and we have our post-workout Build. Just so you know, Shaklee was the company that created the research, the original research that said that after you work out, you should have protein. So we are a protein specialist, and our Energize will feel familiar, and I think you'll really love it. Okay, next. Collagen. Collagen's a hot product, hot market, growing market, but this is a distinction between what I call internet science and Shaklee science. So people take collagen, but in order to make collagen, you need 9 essential amino acids, all 9. Collagen itself only has 8. So all the products in the market that you're just taking collagen actually cannot help your body manufacture collagen itself. We said that's wrong. Let's create a new distinction product. We'll call it collagen 9 because it has all 9 essential amino acids, and it gives you a unique point of difference in a growing market. And we do that consistently. That's our product philosophy. Next, please. We also recently launched this line of multitaskers. These are products that have a double benefit in key areas that people care about. So Up and Glowing is kind of a beauty latte, energy and collagen in one. Good Gut and Go is pre and probiotic in the same package. Rest and Rewind helps you go to sleep, and while you're asleep, there's a cellular renewal component to it. And Cheer Up and Chill Out does exactly what it does: mood enhancer and stress relief. And they're in great form factors, and they pop on social, and it's really compelling entry into the category for so many. Okay, next, please. We also have Healthy Cleanse. We have a really exciting thing that's going to launch for December and January of this year. Stay tuned. We're not ready to announce it yet, but you'll enjoy it, and you're going to crush it with it. It's going to fit so well into what you do with your communities. Next, please. So this product really was the inspiration to our ageless movement. It's called Vivix. Just look on the left-hand side. It says Vivix has 27 global patents. 27 global patents. I just want to remind everybody what a patent is. The patent is when the government says that this is completely unique and novel and makes an unanticipated contribution to the state of science. Okay, unique and contribution to the state of science. 27 times governments all over the world have declared this product unique and an important contribution to the state of science. And just in the time that I've been talking, each and every one of you has had a cumulative at least 500 trillion attacks on your cells. And those attacks damage your DNA. And this is part of the reason why we age. And so Vivix, we showed, has a 2/3 reduction in your DNA damage. 2/3. That's really remarkable. Also, it doubles your cellular energy. Your cells have these battery packs called mitochondria. It doubles the mass and the output from it, so your cells are more vital and more youthful. And then we gave people a McDonald's breakfast and measured the immediate inflammatory response to that unhealthy meal. And then we gave the same people a few days later 1 dose of Vivix 10 minutes before, and it blunted the inflammatory response. There's other things, but I don't want to overburden you. Just know it's 27 patents. We own the world supply, and patented from protection. It comes in a gummy, comes in a liquid, comes in a capsule, whatever form factor you like. Okay, next, please. And the press is just eating it up because this is the rage right now. Everybody wants to look, feel, and live younger longer. This is the live younger longer. It's aging at the cellular level. And with that kind of proof and patents, they're really, really, really eager to write about it. Next, please. That was some of our products of aging on the inside out. Now we're going to stay ageless from the outside in. This is our youth skincare line. It's an awesome name because it's declarative. Look younger, longer. I'm going to share with you the clinical results. They're really remarkable. 100%, not 94, not 95, not 98, not 99, 100% of women were clinically proven to have younger looking skin in just 7 days. And this is not like I felt like it makes me look younger. This is actually clinically proven against a skin age index. And 2/3 shifted their skin age into a younger decade. That's remarkable statistics, okay? But what's even more remarkable is not only do they have these clinical results, but next place. They are clean. And when I talk about clean, they're EWG verified, which is the highest clean standard, okay? So that means that they were formulated without using 2,500 harmful chemicals and questionable ingredients. And therefore, this line is vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, phthalate-free, paraben-free, EWG verified, and has those clinical results where 2/3 of the women shifted their skin age down into a different decade, which is why we call this a decade of aging erased. And if you go around, it's remarkable. We also just launched these youth ageless wands. The press is, we probably have more press on this than any other product than Vivix. It's clinically tested to relax the appearance of wrinkles in your eyes and your face instantly and over time. In the next slide, you'll see that in just 15 minutes, 39% of people saw a reduction in wrinkles. So in the time that I've been talking, a little bit less, you're going to have a result. So you could be doing an Instagram Live, you could be doing an in-person meeting, and while you're just talking to them, 40% of the people are going to see a reduction in wrinkles, and it just gets better over time, 82% after 7 days and 94% after 20 days. We launched it, we sold out, our supply chain team did miracles, got it back in 10 days, and it's great. We challenge you to keep selling it. Okay, so now it's an invitation. We really want you to join this movement. We think what you do is really special. You know how to build community with people. You are really, really good at it. This just gives you a broader product portfolio with clinically proven, clean, EWG verified products that help people look, feel, and live younger longer that are 100% guaranteed to do that. And so it's a riskless proposition for your customers. And yet we have this amazing retention because they love the products. And from that, you can build a business. And we welcome you. You have picked impeccable timing to join us because we have just completed, after 10 years of modernizing every aspect to it, compensation plan, brand, product offering, digital architecture, et cetera. And now we are waiting for you, and we want to support you in any way that we can. And again, thank you so much. We value you. You're at the center of how we think we can win in the wellness sector, and we're excited to do this together.
Thank you so much, Roger. And I'm so excited to share the next part of our presentation, which is our leaders sharing why Shaklee. For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Sarah Robbins. Together with our team, we built a team that did over $1 billion in sales every year, just our sales team. And actually, it's interesting, 90 days prior to this announcement with Beachbody, that was the same announcement we had with our company that it was going straight affiliate. And having built the success in the industry that we did all of the research, and like your leaders, we decided we were going to come together in community, stay in unity, and find the place that we could plant our flag. And we were so proud. The only one that all of our top leaders were unified on, just as a core, was Shackley. And I'm excited today I'll share the reasons why. Before I do, though, I just want to acknowledge some really incredible leaders who are on this line. So similar to what we did in our company, there were 3 instrumental leaders who really came together, locked arms to lift this launch. And they are Christine Dwyer, Christina Sullins, Melanie Mitro, and of course, all of their partners and leaders that are here. But, we have come together to say, you know what, let's combine the best in systems, the best in strategy, the best in support, and really combine some of the most successful sales team, all of you right here in this company to do great things. And I believe you will build a bigger business than before. And here's the thing, you are not starting over, you're starting from experience, and most importantly, with each other. So I want to introduce today a couple incredible members of our community. I have gotten to know her recently and I adore her. Jackie Woodfin is going to come up first and share with you her story in terms of why she chose Shackley, because I know she did a lot of research as well. So I'm going to have her share it with you, and I'm excited to introduce to you, Jackie.
Hi, thank you so much, Sarah. Whew, what a difference a week makes. That's all I got to say. That's my theme today, is like the hope I feel today compared to where I was last week, last Monday, when we got that news. And I know everybody that came from Body coming over to this felt that tumultuous shakiness in their soul and in their spirit, and how impactful that was to us. But what I can say, I have to say, first of all, thank you, Christina Sullins, for getting us connected with Sarah. It has been a true pleasure. I will never forget the first night that we got the news. In a moment's notice, the drop of a hat, within hours, Sarah was on the phone with us, not in a persuasive, come over here, not in a a vulture stance, but in a true, I've walked this path, an empathy that poured out of her to us. I will never forget that time where the owner of the company got on this call with us night after night after night to share his heart and passion for this company, and for Sarah to pour into us. You can get through this. It's going to be okay. I've been where you are. I've walked this path. I've paved this journey. That brought so much hope to me last week. And then on a more personal note, as you reached out to me, I think every day, the days kind of run together, but I think every day you were praying for me, praying over me, speaking power in life through scripture as a faith-based woman. That meant so much to me, just to get through this time, not like come to our company. It was just, we got you, we've got you. And one of the stories you shared with us that night was the power of support that comes underneath your arms when you're feeling weak, just like Moses did when he was fighting the battle with the Israelites. And every time his arms began to lower, they began to lose the battle. And his besties came along beside him, Aaron and Hur, and helped him support his arms, and they won the battle. And we've all walked through journeys like that where someone needed us or we needed someone else. And so the hope that I have felt this last week of having that support here has been phenomenal, and part of the decision that went into the decision that I made for this. Emotional and spiritual side of it out of the way, there were practical aspects of this that I listed out, priorities that were very important to me for my next, if there was going to be a next, honestly. And so I'm sure everyone here coming from Body felt this at some point, like, I'm not ever doing that again. And that a visceral reaction and response initially was, I don't know if I want to do this again. But once the emotions settled from that, and the common sense took over, this is an incredible business model. This has changed my life, and I know it will again. And so then I began to look at practical points. Number one, I needed solid, I needed firm, I needed secure. I know there's an appeal to some people for what's new and fresh and groundbreaking and all the new things, but that did not appeal to me. I couldn't do it. Mentally, my heart, my head, I needed something solid, firm, that I knew was going to be here, that was deep rooted. Y'all, I'm from East Texas. We live in the piney woods. There are trees everywhere out here. And when the storms come, when we have straight line winds and tornadic winds that come through here, and I'm telling you, where the oaks meet the pines, those oak trees fall every single time because their roots aren't deep. And we have pine trees that you think are going to topple, and you wake up the next morning and they are solid, firm, grounded because of the root system. And I was like, that's the kind of company I need. I need that pine. I don't need that oak tree that they grow fast and they're beautiful, but they're shallow and they will fall when the storms come. So I was looking for that company that I knew was backed with no debt, that had to be honest with you, the deep pockets that could help weather the storms that come, number one, to any business, but number two, specifically to network marketing companies, right? So through all the research that I did personally myself, but thank you, Christine Dwyer, who did so much extensive research on comparing companies and specifically looking at the deepness of Shackley. That helped me make my decision, because this company is where it's at. Solid, firm, integrity, morals, the principles behind it. When I saw the owner of this company on these calls till 11 o'clock, I think we were on till 11 o'clock one night last week, just hours spent comforting us, sharing his heart and his passion and his drive and his vision for this company. I was blown away by that. So the solid, how firm this company was. And the second thing for me was the product line. And I know people have harped on this and spoken of this so much, but I needed more products. And y'all, coming from our prior business, we begged year after year, give us more. We need more. We can help more people. We need more clean clinical products. Not only were we not getting more, we were going backwards. Our product catalog was diminishing. And I was like, we can't do that. I can't do that anymore. I need a company that has the backing to develop clean clinical and have a large product catalog. And when I saw the Shackley catalog, I was like, okay, God, not only did you give me what I asked for, you gave me exponentially more than I asked for in these products. In a broad general sense, I thought, I can serve a 3-year-old to a 93-year-old. We have so much for everyone. We just exponentially increased the amount of people that we can help with this company. And that's in a very broad general aspect. But for me personally, on a personal level, I'm a birth doula. I work with moms who are trying to get pregnant, who are pregnant, and postpartum every single day. And when I dove into this product line and saw we have a whole prenatal line, I was so excited. When my initial appointments that I have with my clients, we talk about prenatals and we talk about protein consumption, adequate protein consumption for proper fetal development. And to look at our product line and think, I can also support my clients on a personal level with this product line. And then also the line of products, or the grouping of products that we have for FSAs, HSAs, the health savings accounts. Just so much there where we can support so many more people through our business. It made me very excited, and I was so thankful. And I was just scrolling through this catalog. Y'all see what I'm doing here? I'm like doing pages, because it took me back to, I'm going to age myself here, but a little girl looking through the Montgomery Ward catalog and just circling all the things I wanted. And that's exactly how I felt. And I was like, thank you, God, for putting me in this organization that has the funds to continually be innovating and producing good, clean clinical products. So when I look back at my decision and how that was made this week, I know it's Shackley. I feel like it's solid, that we have the backing behind us, that it's been around. You don't have a company that's been around for almost 70 years and growing and thriving to not be solid and have those deep pine tree roots. We also feel very supported. Sarah has been there. Systems are in place. We can rock this with the support from above that we have. And that made me very excited. I don't feel like I'm having to start off with a brand new company that we're having to create all the things and work through all the things. Sarah's on the other side. She's like, I've been through that Red Sea. Come, I've hatched it away with my machete and cleared the way. I will help you and I will support you, and I will be the Aaron and her that you need to lift your arms through this time. And then you're going to do that for others that come along behind you. And then I also feel like we're equipped, that it's just proven, tried, and true. So the emotional and spiritual aspect of it has fed my soul this week. I feel so hopeful and energized and passionate about what we're doing. And I just want to say, let's go, Sarah. Let's
I
go,
love
Christine.
it.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
Oh my goodness, Jackie. Okay, you had me tearing up a few times. And let me just say this. I just love your heart, and I truly just felt that heart connection to you. And it has just been so beautiful to watch you all. I mean, it's hard. And that is the thing, unless you are in this place. And I just want to acknowledge that nobody would understand what it feels like to go through this until you did. And you know that I do. And that was why, more than anything, Christina as a friend, and obviously Melanie, who you're going to hear from in a moment, as a friend, I just felt it. I felt all the feels. It wasn't just loss of an opportunity, it was a community. It was all of the relationships. And so for us and our team, we just recently got together in Nashville. There's going to be an opportunity for you guys to get together soon. You're going to hear about it on Saturday. We said, could you imagine if we didn't do it again? And that was why, to the best of our ability, we said, let's pick one that we can all be aligned. For me, I knew I only had the opportunity to do that once, because if I hopped around, I would continue to dilute not only my credibility, but my network, right? And to have found a place where we could align. And here's the thing I want to tell you, 90 days later, it's hard. I know it hurts. You're processing so much. It's grief, genuine grief. But 90 days later, we are building from a peaceful place, and it has been fun and exciting, and to be in that growth environment. Okay. And I love what you said too, by the way, Jackie, more products to help even more people. I do want to make note to that, you guys, is the beautiful thing was for Rodan and Fields, when we came to Shackley, we said, hey, some of our girls still want to be affiliates. And you know what they said? Great, they can. And so they allow you to do both. So that will help your team, a lot of your team, financially make that transition and build from a really peaceful place. Okay, speaking of peaceful, this next speaker kind of coined the term a peaceful pivot. And I was like, I love that, because I'm experiencing that. She's a powerhouse in the industry, not only, built a top team in Beachbody, but also too does a lot of coaching and consulting in the industry. So if you can imagine, like me, she did all of her homework because she knows all of the people, coaches, consultants, company owners, CEOs, etc. So she did a lot of diligence. And so I think it's really appropriate for Melanie Mitro to share why she chose Shackley and a little bit more about her journey so far. So, hey, Melanie.
Well, hi, friends. So great to be here on this Friday afternoon. Wow, it has been a whirlwind of a couple of weeks. And I said to my husband this morning, I was like, this was the first night that I got a good night's sleep in a while. There's been a lot of decisions that have been made over the past couple of weeks. And, like Sarah, like everybody else that you've heard from, it was really this decision that needed to come from not a place of fear and not a place of I've got to make a decision fast, but of a peaceful decision, and a place where I really felt aligned to not only the company, the mission, the products, because coming from somebody that has been in the wellness space for 13 years, I really wanted to make sure that it wasn't something that felt like it was out of left field, that it felt like it was kind of this easy transition. And yes, and my next right action of integrity has always been what I've truly been focused on. And so for those of you that don't know me, I have been a body partner for 13 years. I grew one of the top organizations in the company. And one of the things that I love most is leadership. I love developing the systems. I love the training. I love building the community. I love helping to empower other leaders as well. And so as I was going down this path of saying, I am not walking away from this industry. I believe in it. I believe in the community marketing. I believe in what we do. I believe that this is the best way to build a business and a life, is just with incredible people. And as I was looking around for a company, I wanted to align to their products. And as somebody that has gone through my own anti-inflammatory journey, has dealt with a lot of hormone issues and cortisol issues, I've swapped out all the products in my house for clean ingredients already. It was one of those things that Shackley, just as I was doing my research, I realized, wow, their standards and the way they do product development and what they put out there is 100% aligned to who I am and how I live my daily life. And so as I was flipping through the product catalog, it was very easy for me to go, oh yeah, easy product swap. I can swap this laundry detergent for the one that I'm using. I can swap that skincare product for, this skincare product. And so it was very much, it felt very natural. It felt very much on brand for me. It's something that I could easily share with other people. And I love that there's so much backing. And I love what Roger says, like in the 68 years that they've been around, there's never been a product recall. The EWG verified, those are all things that when I'm talking to people, I love that I can confidently say, like, we have great ingredients, because that is really important to me. And as I was going through this process, I also, just like Sarah, thought to myself, I don't want to do this again. And if I'm going to do all this research and I'm going to look for a company I feel aligned to, it needs to be something that I can turn around and say to my team, this is the best decision for everybody, not just the best decision for the leader at the top, but like, this is the best decision for everyone. And as I was looking at the compensation plan, the thing that I just really loved is two things. You can be wildly successful and profitable in Shackley by focusing on customer sales. I love that you're rewarded for the more sales that you get, that you have these Star Club bonuses that allow you to earn money faster for sharing the products with other people. And I love that you're recognized for product sales. That was something that I felt like was missing before, is that we would have these great super sellers, but they didn't feel like they were being recognized in the company because it was all just focused on the team building aspect. And so while there is the team building aspect too, there are more than one ways to win and be successful in the business. So, and obviously the team building part is amazing. There are great benefits to that as well. But I just love that there's kind of this really well-rounded approach to building a business, and it allows you to decide how do you want to step into it? And it gives you kind of that really successful start. And the last thing I will say is Roger is a great man. Having the opportunity to meet with him multiple times now, to hear his heart, to hear how much he just loves the network marketing direct sales space and how he's committed to helping us to succeed and win. And he's been on these calls all week long, and he's so quick to help. It feels peaceful. And this whole process is chaotic as it's been on the outside, and just a lot of decisions that need to be made. I feel so firm that this is the right next action of integrity, not only for my family, but the people that I'm bringing in. And I'm confident that this is the right decision, and the people that have already joined are excited. And that is what we want. We want that excitement back. We want that life back. We want to have this vision and this mission that we know we're making an impact. And this is my forever home. And I hope that this becomes yours as well, because we are going to make a massive impact, and it's going to be incredible.
Amen, sister. I love that. And same for me, my forever home. And I'm so honored to do it alongside of you, Melanie, Christine. Hi, Christine, Christina. It has been such a blessing. And I just want you all to know the commitment level of, it's not just joining a company, it's also joining a team. And these leaders who lifted this launch, along with myself, we are coming together as one team with one mission to really not only rebuild, but to build something bigger and more significant and change more lives than you ever did. And that's the cool thing. In terms of enrolling, we're going to talk about that next, and just kind of next steps. We're going to ask everybody to honor their lineage. So to enroll with the person who brought you in, but to know you are going to get the support of these incredible voices, these incredible leaders, and all of the systems that we've put in place during this incredible time of launching, which is so awesome. But I'll share with you just how you guys can get started. And then of course, I want to share with you next steps as well. So next steps in terms of getting started is the different ways that you can join and that your people can join too. There's two really incredible ways. One is we've got a great program for those who wish to be customers to join as a member, which will give them 15% off and free and flat rate shipping. There's some really fun perks to the program too. But of course, awesome benefits of becoming an ambassador. So Melanie touched a little bit on this, and I just want to highlight this is as it relates to the plan, percentage-wise. You're going to learn this tomorrow on our training, which I'll tell you about in a moment. Percentage-wise, it pays out the most on customers. So up to 40% plus $75, they're unlimited bonuses. Okay, you'll learn more about this on Saturday. A person can come in and simply sell and earn a significant income, but also be recognized for their contribution inside of this community, which is so powerful. On top of that, maybe you're like me, you're a career networker and you're looking to build. And for me, it was about building something significant, the ability to create legacy for my family, like I did with my prior business. Percentage wise, as a plan, it pays out more as a plan overall, which is so powerful. Plus, they have an infinity bonus. They have over $92,000 of business building bonuses that you can earn. So if you can imagine, I thought about the decision again, like Melanie said, it wasn't just about me and what was best for me, because I had every deal on the table. It was what was best for my team. Where was a place that my team could transition, the average seller, which they do, the average builder, right? Or the top leader. And again, also too, for my customers, but that somebody could come in and if they had built a career income with our business before, that they could do it again, but also too, have all of those bonuses, kind of all these like little lily pads along the way that you're going to learn about on Saturday. So next steps are you'll enroll before Saturday. The biggest thing that I want to share is if you're on here today, you've invited people on, today is the day to follow up and say, let's set your enrollment appointment. Let's get you started. Okay. Because tomorrow our training is for ambassadors. So you have to be registered as an ambassador to attend. So please do let them know today is the day to get input the information in the system and to pick their products, which I'll show you how to do in a moment. And then that training tomorrow is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is 10 a.m. my time, Pacific time. And it is going to be incredible. You talk about starting strong. You are going to learn the pay plan. You are going to learn the products. You are going to leave with your plan on how to get off to a strong start. Again, you're not starting over. You're starting with incredible systems. We keep it simple from experience and with a lot of people, as Jackie said, to lift your arms. So how do you enroll? Very simple. You'll go on the person's website who invited you here. Click join, and you can join with the products of your choice. Maybe you heard about a bunch of things. You're like, ooh, I want to try all this fun stuff. And you are more than welcome to do that. If you enroll in over $100 of product, it does save some money on the enrollment fee. Or one of the very simple bundles that you can start with when you click join is our Ready, Set, Wellness bundle. So the Shackley story starts on multivitamin plus protein. It's exactly what Jackie said. So I love this. This is like right in your wheelhouse. It's multivitamin and a protein. That's the foundation, right, of a healthy body. And then of course, on top of that, you can choose any of the add-ons that are featured on the slide, but that you heard about in the presentation. And that's going to give you the products at a great price and get you the ability to really start strong. Now for my team, and we've made them available to you, we've curated some additional bundles really focused on the ageless movement, which by the way, do you know how exciting this is? You get to tell your prospect, you get to tell your team, they have the ability to literally join us as we create this brand new ageless movement. This team, all of you, you were tasked to basically create the startup inside of this iconic brand, this iconic company. It's called Ageless. That's the movement. As the brand has been modernized, as we are leading with more products, as Jackie would say, to help more people, it's really focused on anti-aging from the inside out. So we created these bundles to just give you a really good discount on the products of a lot of the favorites. I saw so many people in the chat like, I love Vivix, they're amazing. Those wands, like if you want to just break up with Botox, it does the same thing, but less toxic for your body. Again, all of our products, right, being EWG verified, but it's amazing. Actually relaxes the muscle. You can use them on your forehead, around the eyes, on your neck, all the things. Really awesome as well. You want to try the skincare, you want the protein, the collagen. You can purchase these as well. These will give you highly discounted pricing as well as free 2-day shipping. So you can always ask your leaders for the link to check these out as well. So whatever floats your boat, but at the end of the day, what you're going to want to do today is this. And I just want to make sure I call this out, especially for all the leaders on the line and leaders to remind your leaders, today is the day to follow up. I would say in training, the fortune is in the follow-up. Today is the day that if somebody has expressed interest to say, let's get you enrolled, let's get you on board for the Saturday training. And I want to see as many of you on live as possible. Okay. Nothing beats, like the replay doesn't beat being there live, being in the chat, asking your questions as the science team is on, as the pay plan team is on, like listening live, celebrating. We're going to have so much fun as our official first day in business. It's going to be like our first day of school. It's going to be so fun. We're going to be a little nervous, but we're going to celebrate together. And I hope to see you all on live and in the chat. So with that, I know you got a lot of follow-up to do, people to call, things to do. We will provide this replay and a series of replays from the week through your leaders, who I referenced earlier. If there's one that you think will resonate with somebody, reach out, and then we'll see you on Saturday as well. So with that, thank you guys. Happy enrolling, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.